boy Bob doing the Gangnam Style. Beautiful part of my group right behind me. Today, we're going to do some cooking. All right, let's get to it.
Hi, everybody.
All right, listen. We're going to do some stoneware stuff. We're going to show some couple small gadgets and some cutting boards. Going to be quick because I don't want to keep you guys while we're trying to eat dinner after we're done cooking.
You worked really hard all day and you need some rest and a beverage for sure.
So we're going to start with this is our stoneware, what's it called?
It's part of our chip and dip set.
Chip and dip set, right? You can see in the center there's a cutout here. If you buy the whole set, you get these nice little cool bowls. You get one bowl and it goes in the center. There are sets. Go ahead, tell them.
Okay, you get this one with the chip and dip set, and both of these come with our entertainment set, which will come with a stone, a large entertainment platter that you can actually put in the oven. These things are great for chicken pot pies.
Okay, so here's what I'm doing, right? I already started this. I put a little bit of oil on the stone. You don't have to, but I like to because I like the flavor of it. I took, these are basically just biscuits, just dinner biscuits. I split them in half, put them around it. I already cooked up some Angus cheesesteak with some onion. I'm going to mix it up here. I got some seasonings on it. I'm going to put it all across these, right? And I'm going to cover them with another set of biscuits. I'm going to put some seasoning on them. After we put cheese on top of them, I'm going to throw them in the oven for, I think it's 12 minutes because I'm using my convection oven. Maximum is like 16 minutes for the rolls anyway, right? It can get a little messy, but man, I'm telling you, it's really good. So what you can do, the center of it, that bowl that we just showed you in the center, and I don't know what you guys do for cheesesteaks. I don't eat ketchup, but people can put ketchup in there,
like
or some kind of dip, or sriracha, or right.
Ketchup, something like that.
And this set's really nice. Usually we do like a taco roll or taco ring or something like that on this.
We're going to do a cheesesteak ring, but of course with, everything that's going on in the world today, we couldn't get the crescent rolls.
Right.
So we're improvising with
We're adapting and overcoming.
So just bear with us. Hopefully it'll turn out. We don't know.
But eat it either way, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. We love experimenting with food, and this is just one of our experiments. Hopefully it'll be successful.
I'm going to eat it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Not like I miss meals, guys, right? So then I'm just going to cover this with the other set of biscuits. And while I'm doing this, getting it ready for the oven, Suzanne's going to show you guys some stuff. And then I'm going to show you guys some more stuff. And we're going to have stuff all over tonight. How's that sound? Go ahead, baby.
All right, tonight I'm making rush hour fajitas, okay? You come home from work, you're tired, you really don't feel like cooking. This is such an easy meal. And what you do is you take, I already started so we wouldn't be too long, but this is our rectangular baker, and I added some green pepper, some red pepper, some yellow pepper, and some red onion in here. Okay, I wanted to show off, we wanted to show you our quick slicer with what you can use for peppers, cucumbers. Cucumbers would be wonderful with this because you could do little slices or you could do the long slices for sandwiches, but you just take it, you kind of rock it back and forth, and here I have strips. I don't know if you can see them, they're strips. Okay, so easy. Okay, a lot of people cut mushrooms with these, strawberries, it's awesome, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. Now, what I did was I took some fresh limes, and I squeezed out the juice, and we actually were able to get limes for that. And I took some of our seasoning. You're supposed to use the chipotle rub, okay, but I instead used the Southwestern seasoning mix, okay. Like I said, we're improvising. These seasonings are great. All of them are gluten-free. Not all of them are sugar-free. So if you're on a keto, you have to kind of check the ingredients. This one happens to be sugar-free and gluten-free. All right, so I took some chicken breast.
She said breast.
I did. And I put some lime juice and some of the Southwestern on it. Okay? And now all I have to do, oh, I have a little tiny piece in there. I'm gonna get it. Here's our chef tongs. Okay, they lock and they open when you push them down.
Wait, they're Pampered Chef?
These are Pampered Chef. Okay. All right,
Would've
now
never known.
I'm going to use one of the best contraptions ever. I always was a garlic powder girl because my parents, we weren't Italian. We didn't cook with real garlic. This you put in, okay, you don't have to peel it or anything, and you squeeze, okay, and it has a little, we call it the Barbie brush, okay. You take your little Barbie brush and you just scrape it off. Okay, we're going to scrape that in there. I'm going to do one more. Okay. Squeeze that in there. Oops, I dropped my Barbie brush. Alright, pampered, not perfect. Alright, here we go. And I'm going to just cut it off here. And then I'm going to open it up.
Then she shoots it towards the camera.
And sometimes it doesn't always come out. But look, here's my peel. Okay, it comes out. Now, if there's any stuck inside your grater, you just take your little Barbie brush and you put it in. And that's our garlic press. Now, this is our rectangular baker and this is our lid. I'm only going to put it in for 12 minutes because those chicken breasts were kind of thin.
By the way, guys, these prep bowls are Pampered Chef too. See, I do know something. So, while Suzanne's doing that, I have a request to show some cutting boards. Now, one of our boards that we've had for, at least 10 years,
Maybe more.
more than likely more, I use all the time. My neighbors here know me, my family knows me. I'm that guy in the summer that's in the yard smoking and barbecuing all summer long. And I use these for my briskets, I use them for my steaks, I use them for my tenderloins, I use them for everything. So, the first set I'm going to show you, and Suzanne's probably going to have to talk to you more about these because I don't know how they come in sets or whatever they are. It's a silicone. It's a flat little mat type thing. The one side's sticky so it doesn't slide when you're using it. The other side, has cooking tips on them. There's rulers on the bottom of them. You can see it here. This one actually shows you what the different knives are used for. Rulers up top here. This one actually gives you measurements like 1 or 2 handfuls is equal to 1 cup. A fist is one, what equals a cup, thumb to tip, all these nice tips. And again, it has measurements on the side for you. And they also have little smaller ones. This is what I actually had the biscuit sitting on, and Suzanne used a smaller one. Come on, man, clean up your station, girl.
I know.
Had a smaller one that she was cutting the limes and her lemons and things on earlier. So these are really cool. They're very small. They're very, very thin. We keep them all in one drawer here next to us. And quite honestly, when you're cutting up vegetables or whatever, you pick it up, you roll it, you dump it right in.
And
it literally, you can, and that's it. Like I'm bending, you can roll them. It doesn't. And they're dishwashers. Or the dishwashers safe?
yes,
They're dishwasher safe. You know what I mean? So you can do a ton of stuff with them. The white one that I was discussing, you're not get upset at this because
Yes.
she bleaches the heck out of it every time I use it.
and
It is
if you-
clean, it just looks bad because it's old.
If you prefer to do all natural cleaners, okay, you are going to use lemon. You're going to have to really put some elbow grease into it, but you can get it clean with lemon.
So it's grooved. I don't know if you can see these grooves here. You can on the one camera, now on the other. You see the groove, so any of the juices that you cut will come down into the pot here. There is a little notch here for you to pick it up. You can pour it out.
You can use
The
it for gravy.
the gray parts actually have, you can't really see the words on them, but right across the top here, there are inches measurements. So you actually have a ruler across this as well. And the back side of it is just the reverse. Yeah, as Suzanne was saying, you can use, whatever your drippings are from your, if I'm cutting a cooked brisket or a cooked turkey or my chicken or whatever on here, you can take the drippings out of this and put them back in the pot and make gravy with them. But this, like I said, you can tell this gets used. We love this board, and I refuse to give it up regardless of what happens with it, because this is one of my favorite cutting boards.
Right, and it's probably, like I said, it's between 10 and 15 years old. It has probably been restyled since then, so it might look a little bit different, but you're still going to have your grooves in there. We also have another one, and it's in the sink. I'm sorry, it's dirty, but it's this size. They all now have the gray rim around it. Okay.
And that keeps it from sliding.
and these are awesome because they go right into the dishwasher. What I usually do is spray it with some bleach before I put it in, just in case. Like sometimes if he's making a brisket with a rub, the rub will stain a little bit, and then you have to clean it up. It's very easy. It's not difficult. Some people would probably rather use like baking soda or lemon or something like that.
So do these come as a set? Is it a pack?
The 3 come as a set.
What?
Yes. And the little ones come 3 as a set as
What?
well. And you want to talk about how you did the cheesesteak and show them the splatter guard?
Yes, I
Because
do.
that's,
Am I allowed to talk
We
about my
keep-
frying pan?
we're allowed to talk about it, but parts of the pan are made in China, and we are not allowed to sell it until after May. Won't
So
be
first I
signed.
used my professional spatula, my barbecue spatula, my hand spatula. Seriously, no, here's what we did. Right, so we have this, and it's messy, it's dirty guys because I didn't clean it yet. So this is our 12-inch 12-inch frying pan, right? So pan is awesome. It's non-stick, but it doesn't have the coating in it. It's got some kind of technology, so you don't have to worry about anything
It
sticking
has
to
like
it.
a mesh bottom that keeps it from getting cut up. Like if you have kids or a husband like mine that likes to cut things up in the
And the lid comes with it.
Okay.
So what I'm going to show you is, because there's fried onions and stuff in here, I'm literally just wiping. You can hear the onions crunching, right? You can hear the onions crunching. I'm just wiping it to bring it all out. And you can see the inside. I don't know how you can see it well, but it's got like a mesh groove in there. But it literally is not stick. I can throw 2 eggs in here, flip them up in the air. I don't have to put any oil, butter, nothing in with them. I do, because I like oil and butter. So this is what I did the cheesesteaks in, right? Before I put the onion in it, I always use our splatter guard because I hate having to clean the oven. This is the greatest invention known to any man that likes to cook, because it fits on any pot or pan that you use. I think we have 2 sizes of this. Isn't there? Isn't there a
there's
smaller
only-
size?
no,
So
there's
there
only
was
one
one.
size.
I apologize for that. It's got covers on the handle so you can flip side to side. When I was making bacon yesterday, I was doing this so I could flip them. With the pork roll as well, so I had no splatter at all. It allows the steam to come out so you're not getting moisture buildup or anything in there. This thing is phenomenal. I love this thing. Her
Save
brother
your
bought
clothes
one.
too. My brother bought 2 because they use it so often. He uses 2 at a time.
Yeah, they are absolutely, and I apologize for dirty pan, guys. I
Yes,
didn't
well-
have me show you that.
Well, I just figured, I know that he loves that splatter guard.
I
and
do. I really
didn't
do.
necessarily want him to show the pan, but
You gotta give the whole story, people. We gotta give the whole story. Donna, I didn't feed your son yet. That's what this is all about tonight. I see you. So, listen guys, anybody needs anything, you have any more questions about what we showed you tonight? I don't want to keep you guys late. I know people are just getting home from work. You don't need to hear me, screaming at you across the room.
We're
Call
gonna have
us,
to come back.
text us, message us. As soon as this stuff is done in 5 minutes, in 2 minutes, we're gonna pull it out. You know what? I'll do a little quick livey thing. Back in the show that Suzanne's doing, and I'll come live on my page, and we'll show you guys what it looks like and how it's cut up and how neat it is. But like I said, I want to keep is listen. We love you. Stay safe. Don't go outside unless you have to. Wash your hands. Everybody loved
wear a
everybody.
mask.
Text, call, check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Pamper Bigger Do It. All you gotta do is type it in. We're there. Anybody needs anything, please feel free to reach out to us at any time. We will be back shortly with our dinner. We love yous. Guys,
It is
take it
fun.
easy.
God bless.